Welcome back, guys, to our, I've got to say, not bad looking little island paradise. It's kind of beautiful. In this episode, we are going to crush the Colonial Era. I'm going to show you how to just crush it. Like, walk in the park, dead easy, right? And it really is. The Colonial Era, to be honest, is all about preparing for the World Wars era, right? And you want to stay in the, well, I think you want to stay in the Colonial Era for a little while. Now, I could blitz through this in literally 15 minutes. We could be out of this and into the World War era. But I'm not going to go that fast. And the reason is because you want to go into the World War era with a bunch of cash, right? It's all about the money. It's all about building up like a load of cash before you go into the World Wars era. Because in the World Wars era, you need a lot of cash for all the infrastructure that you've got to put in. You're going to have to put in housing and churches and build power plants and parking structures and bus depots and expensive industries like the steel industry, weapons, cigar factories, textiles, all that stuff. So you need loads and loads and loads of cash. So my advice would be, don't rush through this, right? Build up a load of cash, then get into it. So that's what we're going to do. So first of all, I'm going to keep doing the quests from the Revolutionaries and from the Teamsters. So let's throw in, where are we? We want a Teamsters office, because they've told us to build a Teamsters office. So go on, we'll build a Teamsters office. And I'm going to throw in a road around here. No, I need to extend that one. There we go. Run that up there. Nice, cool. Unfortunately, I can't run this road around there, which is a shame, but it's what it is. This farm, this farm is basically useless, right? Because if you look at it, the fertility is only 50% anyway, right? And if you're trying to preserve what little fertility you've got left, then you need to run it on multiculture, and then you get basically nothing. So this is just costing you money for nothing. So the best thing to do with this is just to fire all the workers, and then no, I didn't want to do that. And just close all the job slots. Apparently I just hired someone. I didn't mean to do that. Wrong. That was a wrong click. These, I'm going to quick build that. And what's the other one? Build a chapel. Okay, let's get a chapel going. I'm almost tempted to demolish that, actually. You know what? I'm just going to demolish it. Yeah, just demolish it. Okay, so let's get a chapel in. Chapel goes, where are we? Public services. Chapel. Let's sling a chapel up this end. Yeah. Boom. In you go. And we'll quick build that. Because we've got loads of cash. So why not quick build it? Now, tip. Coconut harvester. Right? Coconut harvester and logging. These are two things that the Crown will often ask you to build. Right? If you get rid of them, they'll often keep asking you to build it again and again. Right, so you just build it, knock it down, and it's a really quick way to get your mandate up. Now we've only been running, by the way, for less than 3 years, right? And we're already in a position where, like, our last freighter brought in 40,000. So yeah, this happens like pretty darn quickly. Yeah, so we're demolishing that. Okay, let's a couple more things we need to do before I set it off. First of all, Pirate Cove. We want to get some raids going here. Now, I've got a distillery over here, and I find that even with a well producing, I'm talking like 150% kind of plantation, it's still hard to keep that going. So I'm going to give that a bit of a boost by doing some. I tell you what we could do. Go on. Normally I just get it straight away doing these loot quests. But no, well, no, I didn't want to close that down. What I'm going to do instead of doing that, where are we? I'm going to heist the Registan of Samarkand, because if you get that, the bonus of getting that is that all children born on the island automatically get, or well, I think it applies to child immigrants as well. But anyway, they get a high school education without having to go to school, which is kind of awesome. The bonuses on the other three are kind of, to be honest, a bit average, but I think that one's worth doing. So go on, we'll do that. Hang on, that's I need 5,000 points to do that. It might almost be worth doing a treasure hunt first. But no, you know what? The points will come in. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. Yeah, go. Just get it done. So, these are getting built.
Our revolution is as yet only marginally glorious, but with your continued support, Governor, the people will make it shine.
Indeed. Now, you may think that in order to get this revolutionary approval up, right, that you need to keep bringing in revolutionary immigrants. You don't. You don't. I will show you how to complete this this quest really, really easy. Okay. So I'm going to take. I can either take cash or a random. I'm going to get the random.
Well,
blueprint.
you did the right thing, which is.
And I'm going to take the extended mandate. Boom. So I'm back up to my 6-year mandate. That's where we started. Yeah. Now, to complete this revolutionary Tropicans, right? Well, we're already up to 60. Now we need to have 60. You get that by just doing the quests. To get this 60% of the population supporting the revolutionaries, you need to get them to change their, like, what they support. Okay. So if we look at the almanac, we go to politics, right? Currently, 115 people support the revolutionaries and 87 people support the royalists. Okay. We need 60% to be supporting the revolutionaries. And the way you do that is with newspapers. Now, you might be tempted to just blitz through this period, right? And just get into the, like, done. Get the cash coming in before you do that. So we're just going to leave that alone. I'm not going to put the newspapers in yet. I need to build a couple of residential buildings. Let's get that done. So let's just throw a couple of bunk houses in up here. Boom, boom. There we go. I'm going to quick build those so that I get the quest done. There we go.
It's complete. Once.
Now that's a guidance task. You don't have to do guidance task. It is literally that, a guidance task. There's no penalty. So I could just ignore that if I wanted to, but it's like, yeah, get it done. Get it out of the way. Right, should we crank up the speed a little bit? I think we should. And I think we should have some fun watching the stuff rolling in. So, oh, I need to get some some extra trade licenses and some more contracts. Now, this is your opportunity. Like, use this money to build up all the things you need before you move into the next era. So, for example, you want to get all your trade routes, all your possible trade licenses. So, let's say I got 10,000. So, let's buy that one. And then, what are we going to get? The first thing you want to look at is, like, if you're doing what I'm doing, then you want to look at your room contracts. Now, we've got one for the crown. It's only 300, so that's kind of a good one to do, right? And that gets us +5 relations with the crown. This room, 3,000 export, and we get 18,400 per 1,000 units. This one, it's 50% above standard, so it's 13,800 per 1,000 units. So we can import half of this contract at, you know, and make $5,000 per 1,000 units, which is like, yeah, go on, I'll do that. So we'll take those two contracts. There's nothing. Well, we got a corn contract for the crown. We're still doing that. Well, we're doing that one. We're doing the hides. We're doing that one. We're not doing sugar. I haven't got enough trade licenses to take any more anyway. So keep going. Keep going. Let's get this blasting in. What are we up to? 30,000, 34, 35. Oh, disappointing. We didn't even hit 40,000. Sweet. And look at it. Ploughing it. Look, 38,000 already. 40,000 for the next ship that comes in. Freaking awesome. So, yeah, like this money, this is going to fund us nicely. Oh, we got the blueprint for the guard tower. That's nice. We're at 60,000. It's freaking flying in. This is exactly what we want. Let me just check. I could probably just afford to buy that trade license. Can I get another contract? Milk? Yeah, no. Let's see. That's a rum import. Ooh, import 5,000 rum. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, go on, we'll take that.
Governor, the people have a request.
Complete the loot raid.
Excuse me, Elsport. I need a teensy tiny favor.
Yeah, fulfill any trade route with the crown. Okay, that should happen right now.
Well, you did the right thing.
Yay! Another 18 months. So, what did we get? 66,000. Not too shoddy. And we completed, like, how many? Like, 3 contracts? Something like that. So, now we've got 45,000. Let's buy another trade license. And we'll just keep going. So, what do we want? That was milk, wasn't it? Yeah, no, don't want that. And now I took the import 5,000, didn't I? Yeah, already got that. That's an import 1,500. That's an export 3,000. That's an export 3,000. So let's take that one's already active actually. So let's maybe leave that. What's this? This is 5,000. That's 1,500. No, let's wait. We'll get new contracts in 2 months. Oh, now I need to set up a loot quest. In actual fact, what I can do is after we do the Samarkand, we could just do loot quests after. We'll just stack up a bunch of sugar loot quests. There we go. Cool. So let's see. Can you see? Look, this. It's got nothing in. Empty. I don't know why, but it's just difficult to keep it full. I really don't understand why, to be honest. And if you look in here, you'll often see that we're exporting sugar. Look at this. 60,000. Boom. Oh, no. 45,000. I guess it couldn't actually take it all. Is that why it wasn't the 60,000? Maybe. Okay, so we've just completed this.
Choices, isn't it?
Viva la revolution! Together, Governor Ju, I, and the people will turn everything around.
And we'll take another random blueprint. Boom. Okay, so trade routes again. God, look, we cleared all of those. And let's get another trade license. I mean, each one of these is 15,000, which is a big chunk out of our cash. But getting all of these bought now means they're available for the future. So there's nothing there. We can export some tobacco, yes. It's only +3 with the crown, and there's no bonus, but like, what the hell, we'll take it. And gold, no. Yeah, we'll export the hides as well, but I'm keeping the sugar. Sugar is mine. So how many contracts is that? It's only 2 with the crown. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Hopefully get some more contracts going. What's our standing? Let's have a look. Yeah, we're down to 35. Okay, so no more rum exporting contracts until we get the standing up. Build a chapel, okay. And we've got to do that crown trade route. Here comes the ship. Yeah, we've got loads of stuff again. Let's pause that. Let's see. Are there any? No, it's 3 months till we get the next lot of contracts. And no, there's nothing we can do. Okay, never mind. Go on then. Let's have a look. See, does everything get shipped? Yeah, everything got shipped. 58,000.
I must
more
say,
like it.
I'm glad to be still working with you.
So, extra 18 months. Over 7 years again. Nice. Got to build a chapel. Let's get a chapel built. What I'm going to do, I think... Yeah, what I'm going to do is build a chapel. Build a chapel. There. Quick build that. And I'm going to knock that one down, I think. Yeah, demolish that one. Go. Hooray! So we got that done.
As yet only marginally glorious, but with your...
And I'll take a blueprint. We got the blueprint for mansion. We can build mansions for the rich people now, given to us by the communists. Thanks for that. Let's have a look at this. So we've got 17 unemployed people. We've got 1 vacant job. And everything else. Like the homeless families. Homeless means they're living in shacks. And right now, that's fine. That's what we want them to do. Why should we have to pay for the housing? And the housing will cost you money, guys. Don't think it won't. Oh, I need to make sure all of these are set to loose load limit, so let's control click that. Yep, cool. I don't really need this one. In fact, I could, I don't know.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a
fulfill a trade route. Yeah, okay. Let's pause it. Let's see what trade routes we've got. Let's see. Milk, no. Sure, coffee we can take. God, they've been really mean with the contracts. Leather. let's do that rum contract. So that'll give us +5. And what's the coffee one? Doesn't say. Okay, never mind. Let's get those completed at least. How much are we going to bring in? Ooh, not that much, 30 odd thousand. And we've done...
I must say, I'm glad to be...
That's another 18 months. We're up to 8 years now on the contract. Now, like I said, going into the... finishing this quest and going into the Colonial Era, I can do that like so easily just by building the newspapers.
So arrive, Governor, that we have to pay...
Yeah, we'll produce some fish. Have a wharf and produce some fish. Yeah, we can do that. Let's have... Where are we? Because we've got a few extra people. We'll give them some jobs. Let's get the food and Fisherman's Wharf. And let's have one there. Yeah, let's have one there and one there. Why not? Let's get it built, even. Quick build. Hooray. Produce fish. Yes, produce fish. So we've got people, yeah, so that's filled up 10 jobs. So let's see, we've only got 7 unemployed people now. Cool. And hopefully if they ever go to work, we'll actually start producing some fish. How we doing? Yeah, that was another big one. Oh no, it wasn't. 28,000. Get out. We should have got more than that.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? But choices
build a dungeon. Build a dungeon. Go on then. Now, building a dungeon, this is the same as like if they ask you to build a logging camp or a coconut harvester. You want to build it and then knock it down. So that they'll ask you to build it again. So, what do I want? I want, this is it military? No, I think it's government, the dungeon. Yeah, here it is. So let's have a dungeon. And I'm just gonna slap it in right here. Quick build it.
I must say, I'm glad to be still working with you.
Extend the mandate, and then I'm just gonna demolish it. Oh wait, there we go. What are we up to? We're up to 9 years on the mandate. Now we could keep going like this, like quite literally, as long as we want to. Have we finished the trade routes? No, we're still. Let's buy another trade route. Oh, it's being really mean with the contracts. Yeah, it's being really, really mean with the contracts. How long till new contracts? Let's see. Oh, 5 months. Normally you get loads and loads and loads of contracts. It's been like from the Crown. It's been really mean. What's the almanac say? What's our rating? Yeah, 59. We should be getting lots of contracts. Okay, what did we get? 28,000? Really? Come on, guys, crank it out. Bring more stuff. Okay, so we've done the fish one.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continue as governor or begin a new career in manual labor.
Yeah, this one, arresting Tropican revolutionaries. I actually don't want to do that one, so I'm just going to discard that. And because we're doing all these contracts, you can afford to, because our standing with the Crown is still good.
Only marginally glorious.
Let's take our random blueprint. We got the blueprint for the circus. Nice. We could put a circus in if we wanted to, but look, our approval rate 90%. So why do we care? Yeah, we could put all kinds of stuff in, but oh, you're not linked to the road. The hell are you talking about? Why aren't you linked to the road? Okay, let's zoom back in and put a road in. There we go. Okay. No wonder the fish was coming in a bit slow. What are we going to get this time? Don't know. Speed it up. Find out, Skye. 25,000.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy tiny...
Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at the contracts. We need some good contracts. It's the difference between making, 25, 30,000 and making 40 to 50,000. But it's not giving us good contracts. Okay, well, we'll take that, but it's like 5%, really? And we'll do the Crown Run one as well. And that's it. I'm not going to do milk.
I ask myself, Governor, do the ends
produce
justify...
fish? Yeah. Well, that's easy because we've already got the Fisherman's Wharf, so that's going to happen so quickly.
Shiver me timbers! It was suddenly pilgrimage season and we were surrounded.
Hard day's night. Shiver me timbers! It was suddenly pilgrimage season. Penitents to the left of us, supplicants to the right of us. Everyone kneeling and making us difficult to making it difficult to pry up the mosaics. Samarkand isn't even on the way to Mecca. It's just a really popular place to stop for a quick prayer and some shashlik. Can't bribe them, I'm afraid. Just have to wait it out. Right, so wait. Oh, we've got to wait 240 days to get that. Okay. Well, I'm to be honest. Like on Titanfall, that'll fly by. It's less than a year. What's this?
Humbly teach you something.
Have a circus. Yeah, no. Go away. Don't want to have a circus. How's our revenue and expenses going? Yeah, we're kind of so-so at the moment. But that's because I keep buying those licenses. Let's see. Our exports are great, fine. Let's on this side, miscellaneous. Yeah, that's 15,000 on a trade route. So that's why it's looking kind of level at the moment. Once I stop buying those contracts, I think I bought the last one.
I'm glad to be still working with you.
Extend the mandate. Let's see. Any decent contracts? We'll take... Oh, I just cancelled that contract. Idiot. We've now got pineapple, corn, meat we can take. Tobacco. Yes. Tobacco. Yes. And we've got 2 rum contracts. We'll take both of those. Boom. They're 300 each. And then what we'll do is we'll take this. Oh, 40%, 5,000. Yeah, we'll import that rum, which will cover those easily. Boom. Hooray. How are we doing? We are doing okay. Still flooding in the cash.
Our revolution is as yet only marginally glorious.
Awesome. Let's take another blueprint. What do we get? Oh, we got the blueprint for the theatre, which is kind of nice. Now, if you look at what these things cost, not in there. If you look at what these things cost, let's see. Yeah, it's 2,650. So instead of her giving us 2,000 cash, we got 2,650 out of it. You can get some decent unlocks. Now, one other thing that you can do, if you really want to, like while you're going through this process, you can put in some libraries, right? But I've got to say, in this era, I'm not really that impressed with them. But go on, like what the hell? And this is, again, where you're spending this money, is getting your infrastructure going. So, getting a couple of libraries going, probably not a bad idea. We'll go to media and education. And where am I going to have my libraries? I mean, these are really nice looking buildings. They really are. So, I mean, in theory, we could put them in front of the forts. And they would look really good. Go on, we'll do that. We'll have a couple of libraries. I need to move that stupid road. So, if you press R to get roads, and then press R again, you'll get the cancel road. Boom. And then R to cancel it, R for roads. So we want this going across there. So I'm going to have to demolish that building. So you demolish.
Set sail for
hooray!
booty
We've waited the
once
240
more.
days. Good. Pause while I'm messing around with this. Let's get the other library put in before I forget. So let's put library there. We'll. I won't quick build those because like. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. So let's put a road back in. Oh, come on. There. That'll be fine. All right, cool. Go. Go. I should check my trade contract. Oh, no. I've got a couple more licenses I can buy. Let's buy the last 2 licenses. Any more contracts that I can get? Already got that one. Already got tobacco and... Oh, I've got a coffee one. Take that. Ooh, now. Now, we are shipping out 300 and 300. We're importing 5,000. So what we actually want is a nice export contract. That's we can take that one. That's another 300. But we want an export contract. Here we go. That's perfect. Oh, not enough trade licenses. I thought I had 2. Oh, man. Oh, never mind. Well, this is going to clear a load of contracts. What are we up to? 28,000. That's fine. Let's get that contract before it goes. So it's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Let's do that. New offers in 3 months. Let's see. Corn. Yeah, we'll do corn. Meat. That one's already active. That one's active. Tobacco. Not sugar. Oh, not enough trade licenses now. I thought we'd have fulfilled a load of trade licenses then. Oh, wait, sorry, trade contracts. But apparently not. Yeah. Okay, maybe next time.
The people have a request.
Complete the loot raid.
For safety reasons, it is a secret request.
Yeah, okay.
More, Governor, more. Always more.
Fulfill an export
Up to
trade
it.
contract with the Crown. Okay, we'll do that. So, a loot, which we should have queued up. Yeah, so we're doing loot raids, so that's working fine. So, hang on a second. Pause, because we've got the Samarkand thing. Now this, we go to build, go to World Wonders. Where is it? The Registan of Samarkand. Oh, it hasn't come back yet, apparently. Yeah, all children automatically gain a high school education. And if we put it in, it increases all tourist ratings, provides fun to visiting citizens and tourists, blah, blah, blah. So, I thought that was... Oh, no, we did the sub-quest, so it's still running. Let's have a look. Yeah. So, the mission was interrupted by that wait. So we had the wait, which is the sub-quest, and then it's back to executing the mission. Hooray. Get on with it. I want that. That'll really help with our education going forward. What's this task? Have a circus. No. No, I don't want it. Go away. Go. We need to be making more cash. And for that, we need more contracts. Come on. Where's the good... Oh, here we go. We've already got the pineapple. Oh, no, those are the contracts we've got. Oh, banana. Not enough trade. Oh, yeah, we haven't completed the trade licenses. I've got to say, in this playthrough, the contracts haven't actually been that kind. Another wait.
Well, you did the right thing, which is whatever the...
Extend the mandate again. We're getting on close to 10 years now on the mandate, which is kind of nice. Awesome. Now, the libraries. The libraries will be cranking up research, which we need to spend. There are no... Oh, updates. That's a good point. I should talk about updates. So, what are we doing on here? Open the research screen. We are going to do... Well, we'll start off with the circus and the library. Actually, no, we won't.
Set sail.
No, we won't. Oh, I'm trying to cancel that. Let's try that again. Research screen. How do I cancel? Oh, just click on it. I'm going to do... am I going to do Employee of the Month first? It makes employees of mines and industrial buildings work double shifts, which is kind of good. So go on, we'll do that. The circus and the library work modes, to be honest, they're not that great. So we'll do those. Church fee, no. Child allowances, to be honest. I mean, I suppose we could do it. Penal colony, we don't want that because it brings in criminals. So you get more people. You get like 300% immigration, but most of, like 50% of them are going to be criminals. So that's not a good thing. And advanced boat services. This one, I mean, it's increasing the upkeep of your team supports, tourist ports and docks by 50%, right? To speed up your ships and make them 5% faster. Is that worth it? I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll do it. like what the hell, might as well. We've got the library sitting there not doing anything, so... like, assuming we get that far in the quest. Look at this! See, got no sugar. Slacking off. Right, how much are we going to get? 35, that's kind of okay. It's not
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy tiny...
Another contract to get done. Let's go to the track. So we just got a load of contracts done. Good. So, pineapple, yeah. Corn, yes. Meat, yes. And then logs, no. Tobacco, yes. Tobacco, we'll do another one, yes. There's no smuggler quests. Leather we're not doing. I mean, I could put in a tannery, but tanneries produce a lot of pollution, and Like, I don't think we need to at the moment. So, and then these rum contracts. Let's see. We've got one for the crown. It's only 300. We'll take that. Another one for the crown, 300. We'll take that. Import rum. Export. That's another one. But they're only paying us 5% above the standard. Oh, we've already got that one. That's what we want. Oh, and I've got enough trade licenses again. I always run out before I get to the good one. Damn it. Oh, God. Oh, well. Just have a look. Yeah, I'm freaking full again. Man, I need more. Need more contract slots. You can't get any more than that. That's as many as you can get. Okay, so, like, what else can we do? To be honest, there isn't a whole lot else to do. It's just a case of keep doing this. Keep bringing the cash in. Keep accelerating, like, keep building up your infrastructure and whatever until you're at a point where you're like, yeah, I'm ready to go. So, we've got a load of routes. So, what's our expected? 40,000. It should be a reasonable one. There we go. More like it. Completed some trade routes. So now, you know what? I'm going to do this one first. Get the good rum contract first. Here we go. 100 of it. I've already got that one. Okay. I've already got that one. Alright, fair enough. Do I want to do that one? Yeah, it's an easy one to do for the crown. Let's do... That one's already done. We'll do corn. We'll do... That one's already running. Tobacco. Rubber will take. Let's get those first two tobacco done. We'll do cocoa. There's no smuggler ones, though. It's a shame. And that is all we're going to do. Let's see. Yeah, we're full anyway.
Well,
so
you did
go.
the right thing.
That's another 18 months, so we're over 10 years. Over 10 years on the mandate. Making loads of cash.
Didn't think we'd ever get back.
And
Tropico.
now we've got it. Do you know how far we had to lug all that stonework? It's 1,000 miles from Samarkand to the sea. And that's the Caspian Sea. It's landlocked. We loaded it all into the dock before anyone mentioned we couldn't get the ship there. Anyway, long story short, thank heaven for camels. That one's not too bad. Oh, that's quite amusing. So, now we should be able to actually... Here we go. The Registan of Samarkand. So, where the hell are we going to put this? And it's quite cool. It's quite a cool building. So I think it should kind of have maybe pride of place. Be put in the city somewhere like here. Because that's kind of cool. What do you think? I think it's kind of... Can we zoom in? What do you think? I think it's cool. Should I have it that way around? Yeah, let's have it that way around. What, man? There or there? I think I'm going to have it there. Yeah, there. That's where it's going. Awesome. So what we'll do is we'll get a road. We'll run a road around it. Like that. And then just in front of it, we'll do a little bit of decoration, I think. So let's do... we can either do 1x1 parks or 2x1s. So let's do the 2x1s. So let's do 1, 2. Shall I have 3 the same, or shall I have the different one in the middle? Go on, we'll have the different one in the middle. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, do you want to come to this city yet? I think I do. I wouldn't mind coming on holiday. Have a quick wander around the ruins. Awesome. So that's it. Now, all of our children will just get high school educations. Don't have to do anything. How sweet is that? Let's see. Yeah, trade is full. You can tell. If it's got an exclamation mark, then you've got trade routes that are unfilled. So you've got open slots. How much are we going to get this time? A decent amount.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continuous...
trade route. Okay. Got to do a loot quest now. How many raid points have we got? Let's see. No, I didn't want to relocate it. I want to go to the raid screen. Well, we're almost up to 2,000. Sweet. Okay, so let's see. Anything else that I kind of want to do? I mean, to be honest, not really. It's just a case of rinse and repeat now until I've got enough cash that I'm happy. So let's do no. Already got that one. Let's do another meat. Let's do pineapple. That we've already got that. Okay, so then we'll do cocoa. And there's another 20%. That's more like it. That'll start to make a difference on our trade income. So I tell you what, guys, I think maybe at this point I just run this on for a little bit.
Which is whatever.
Just keep it running. I want to build the cash up until I've got like a decent amount of cash. The research is also rolling in. If you notice, we're getting these researches done. So we've already done. Which one was the one we just did? I can't see. No, can't see. I did. What's it? Oh, circus. Circus was So we've done employee of the month and circus, which is kind of nice. And we're working on the library ones now. So yeah, all that's happening. So we're getting a lot done in this era. And we're totally owning it. We can end it whenever we want. We can run it as long as we want. So we'll just make money and we'll come back when I've got enough. Okay, so things have been going fairly well. We're coming up on 300,000.
The people have a request, but for safety reasons.
We're coming up on 300,000 in the treasury, which is kind of nice. We've got, let's see. We got 123 people unemployed, which is nice. You want to have a bunch of unemployed people going into the world wars because you're going to be building a lot of stuff and you're going to need people to work there. And support 66%. It's kind of that'll kind of bounce up and down. The only things I built a circus because they asked me to, and I built an extra chapel because they asked me to, and I kept those. Now see, it bounces up and down. 70%. It's kind of nice. This should get us a bunch more contracts completed. Yeah. And we're over 300,000. Right, so what I'm going to do now...
It's nice
I'll
to
leave
have
it running.
choices, isn't it?
Let's accept that. I'll get some... I just want 2 extra contracts. What do we want? Some like cocoa, cotton, that kind of stuff. Let's get... that's 0. That's kind of a mean contract. Let's do, you know what, let's just take, oh, that one's already active. Let's take a tobacco and maybe another coffee. Yeah, that'll do. Cool. So, we want to put in some newspapers and convert all of these people to revolutionaries so that we can move out of the colonial era. So, let's build, what do we want? We want media and education. Newspapers. So, I'm going to put, let's see. I think we'll have maybe a couple of newspapers up here, and this is a very popular newspaper. I'm working up to a joke. I've got to build it first. It's a very, very popular newspaper here in Tropico. It's called you can see it here, the Diarrhea de Tropico. Probably the only time in history that diarrhea has actually been popular. Was it worth it? I don't know. I don't think so, probably. 315. Nice. Need to get the contracts going. We've got 2 contracts available. I've got a rum import and a rum export. That's fine. So, let's see. Any nice rebel smuggler contracts? No, not really. Let's see. What do I want? Banana. I'm exporting some pineapple. Coffee, cocoa, that kind of stuff. So, let's do... Oh, I've already got a coffee. That's an import. Good lord, it's kind of hard to find contracts. I don't know. Have I got a meat contract? I've already got a meat and a corn contract. Maybe I'll just leave it.
I must say,
Yeah, I'll
I'm
leave it.
glad to be still working with.
Extended. We're up to 14 years on the mandate. Can you believe that? Crazy, isn't it? Right, let's get. What do I want? I want more newspapers. Got to convert these people over to our what we want stuff. Let's bang one in there. We've already got this area kind of covered. I could throw another one in here. Yeah, throw another one in there. There we go. Now, obviously, I'm not worrying about how it looks. I'll sort that out when we move into the next era and we actually kind of design the town. But the bulk of the town is going to be over in this area. This is going to be more a kind of a government area over here. So it's all going to change. It's all going to change. So we've completed another one. I've already got all the blueprints.
And the people will turn everything around.
Yeah, thanks very much. So I'm just taking the cash now. I've unlocked everything that you can unlock in this era. So, like high school, that's World Wars. So we've got a newspaper library. Those are unlocked anyway. So are those. We've got the mansion. We've got the circus. We've got the theatre and the opera house. What else? There's nothing there that we can get. Shopping and grocery. We've got the fort. We've got the guard tower. The dungeon. And that's it. So yeah, there's not that much to unlock. Here we go. Some more trade routes done. Let's see, I've got a bunch now. Come on, give me some decent. Give me some nice smuggler contract. No nice smuggler contracts. Let's get some more rum going. So let's see, this is 1500. Yeah, go on, we'll take that. This is another 1500. So what we want is an import contract for 3000. There you go. Is there a 40%? No. Yeah, we'll take that, and we'll take this one as well. So loads of rum contracts. And then we've got bananas and coffee is all we've got. So let's have some pineapple, some meat. Oh, already got that one. Corn, and I don't know. Oh, that's it. We're full.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like...
Yes, it is. Right, let's get this set while we've got a chance. So, the independent, control-click, so they're all set to it. Awesome. Now, if I wanted to, I could bang up the budget and make it even quicker. But to be honest, it's going to be really quick anyway. And the longer it takes, the more cash we get coming in. Woohoo! So it's all good news. The exclamation mark here is saying you haven't got any research queued up, and that's because I've got no research to queue up. But they're accumulating knowledge. You can see we've got 3,500 points queued up.
Governor, the people have a request.
That producing fish quest is a quest that comes up quite a lot.
I must say I'm glad to be still working.
Another 18 months on the mandate. 318,000 in the treasury. It's going kind of well. Let's have a look. At the politics. So we've got 186 revolutionaries. We've got 140 royalists, and we've got 40 indifferent. So if we add them together, currently it's about 50-50, right? So we need to get it to 60-40. So we just need to convert people. So if you want to remember those numbers, feel free. I'm not going to bother. It'll happen when it happens. So let's see, we've got, I'm getting 4 more contracts going. Let's see, what about I've got a pineapple and the rest. So I've only got pineapple and rum. So let's get some bananas going. Let's get some. There's corn on there. Oh, it's down the bottom. Okay, so let's get some coffee, some rubber, nice, some tobacco, cool. How's that? Yep, that's a lot. Boom. Cool. And over here at the Pirate Cove, they're just doing loots. Now, I mean, I suppose you could maybe do some treasure hunts, which is possible. Bring in some raid points. You know what? Go on. We'll probably be done before they even get to that, but we'll see. We'll maybe try and do that. Oh, look at all the shacks. All the poor people. I am very rich. I am El Presidente. You are very poor. Oh, are you gonna... Hello. They're standing in the middle of the... Is it a suicide pact? Look, why are we standing on the road? There's a blooming car coming.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it?
Yes. They'll be standing here screaming at each other in Spanish, the way the Latin people kind of tend to do. Oh! You'll make me stand here. I get run over. What is wrong with you?
Viva la revolución!
Why don't you shave?
Together, Governor Jew,
Yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah, she's had enough. He's like, yeah, okay. I don't know what that was about. Don't know what I've done to deserve that. All right. Let's see, how quickly is this happening? have a quick look. I mean, that's hardly been any time at all, to be honest. But, oh, well, look at that. There you go. 210 to 109. That's shifted quite significantly. So, what, oh, man, we should be done any time. Done any time now. We can get some more. Oh, no, I've got one contract that I can get. Let's see. What haven't I got? Some cocoa, maybe. Cocoa or cotton would be good. I never get cocoa or cotton contracts. I don't know why. Oh, we can get some hides. Yeah, let's smuggle those out. Yeah, that's good. 3,000. Little boost on our hide sales, which would be good. What are we going to bring in this time? Nice little haul.
Well, you did the right thing.
Fulfill
which is whatever.
Yeah, another 18 months. Whatever. 15 years on the mandate. I wish it told you what the percentage was, so you can actually monitor it. I don't know why it doesn't. We completed loads of trade routes.
Have a request.
Complete loot quest. Yes, okay. 34,000 we got from that one. Another loot raid completed. And another one requested. How are we doing? Yeah, there's loads of it coming in. Awesome.
The people of Tropico love you almost
Oh,
as
and
much
that's,
as I do, Governor.
see how quick that
have
is?
Such exquisite taste.
But we don't understand why we still take orders from the Crown when we have the best leader in the world right here. And on a completely unrelated note, I was idly scribbling with my quill when I found I had inadvertently drafted this Declaration of Independence. Perhaps you might like to sign it, Governor. Yeah. Now, we could declare independence and have a war, but to be honest, the combat is this is not a combat game. This is an economic and political sim. I could probably take them out just with the 2 forts that I've got. So so I'm just gonna
Excellent.
do it.
I knew you had a good head on your shoulders and would want to keep it there.
I'll take this money to the Treasury and inform them that we've ditched another of our backwaters. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. There won't be any further trouble, I assure you. Honestly, these islands aren't really worth the cost of an invasion. Toodle pip, toodle pip.
My heart swells with joy as I greet my fearless leader for the first time as El Presidente.
Viva el Presidente! But it's a hazardous period. I can't even say it. Hazardous period for our fledgling nation to take flight from the colonial nest. It's a time of wars and sequels to wars. A time to fortify, to think about electricity and industry, to train doctors to fix the health problems caused by that industry. There's much to be done. So, now this, you really should, like if you're playing a game, really should read this stuff. Juggle relationships with the 4 political factions, side with one of the 2 opposing superpowers, send the commandos on raids. But if you get to tell me more, it gives you a lot more info. Like, what should you do? Right, build power plants, build the ministry, allocate the ministers, create and amend the constitution, because you've got a lot more constitution options now. Build bridges and tunnels, fight fire, crime and disease. So health, police, firefighting, those are all issues now that you haven't had in the Colonial Era. Raise an army to defend Tropico, cater to the needs of the people, get enough support. Oh, there's loads to do. And you can actually go through all of these screens.
Oh, Presidente, do not be concerned by
They'll
that.
have little chats
I'll be with
you.
you in a minute, Presidente.
And it tells you what they like and what they don't like.
Let me guess.
Blah, blah,
You're
blah, blah, blah.
thinking, and I better not swear. You have no idea what a
Okay, I wasn't
expecting
that.
Presidente,
Were you
or how
expecting
one
that?
wound up on your tropical island.
Oh, I'm
Most
so.
of
I
your
almost didn't flick
I'm
through them.
Sister Francesca.
Oh, that is freaking awesome.
The sanctity of your borders,
I hope you didn't
Presidente,
spit
for
your
I,
drink all over your
General
monitor.
Rodrigo Rodriguez,
That was
lead your
peachy.
army.
Oh, what an awesome way to end the episode. Well, you know what? We'll have all citizens voting and we'll have a militia. That's our constitution. Guys, we will leave it there for this episode. I think you'll want to come back for the next episode when we wade into the world wars. Wade into the world war. Yeah, okay. Wade into the world wars, and hopefully kick their ass as well. So, what do you think? I want to know. Did we crush the Colonial Era? I think we kind of we come out of it with 80% approval, 300,000 in the bank, some infrastructure already in place, bit of an economy going on. I think it's pretty awesome. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out, guys.